Before we get to this video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, man. I love all y'all. Y'all don't understand how much support, but it means so much to me. Let's get right into this video. I love y'all. Comment what video I want me to do next. Let's go. All right, y'all. Here we is in After Effects. The first thing you want to do is get your clip in After Effects. As y'all can see, here go my clip. We're going to click on it. We're going to track camera. So this is just going to track our scene. And this is pretty much just going to analyze the background. It's going to, as you can see in the top left corner up here, it's going to go frame by frame. And you know you got a good scene tracked when it's below, I think 2 maybe, around 1, like 1 point. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Okay, we got our points right here. They're super small, so we can just go ahead and make these bigger. And you see how you can't see that, but if we make this bigger, we can see the circles a little more. In the advanced tab, you can see the 1.56 pixels. Some scenes might not analyze this good if you don't got stuff to grab onto, like the tracking points. So you could do detailed, or if you got a different planes, they got different ones you could mess around with and figure it out. Here we go, 3D tracker. So what we're going to do is we're going to highlight like a couple of these, maybe like this. We're going to right click, create solid in camera. Now if we play this through, you see how that's tracked to the scene, so that's pretty good. So we can hide that solid layer, keep the track layer. We're gonna go to new, adjustment layer, bang, drag on element 3D. You do have to buy this plugin. If you want it for half the price, DM me on Instagram, I got you. All right, so drag that onto your adjustment layer. Boom. Once on adjustments layer, we're gonna turn that off. We're gonna go to scene setup and then import the GLOCK. I will probably leave the link down below. If I don't and I forget, just text me. I got you. Want to click normalize size right here. People think this complicated. It's not, bro. I thought it was complicated. We're gonna go to metal top because they didn't put all of the shaders in here for whatever reason. We're going to metal. We're just gonna get, you're gonna get a, make it look good, you know, make it look like a gun. Because right now it look like a motherfucking what? What this shit look like? Let's do this metal right here. Look like an ashy metal. Press OK. Now if we press play, GLOCK is in our scene. Perfect, perfect. As y'all can see though, it's like it's moving too much. If you want it to slow down, we're gonna go to group 1, particle look. Particle look right here. We're gonna make the size bigger and just put it more in the Z space. Basically meaning we just put it more in the background. Now if we play it, floating perfectly, perfect. That's step 1. All right, y'all. Next step we're going to put the particle count up. This is how many guns you want in the video. Let's just say I wanted 10. After we do that, this is a trick, y'all. We're gonna go ahead and click replicator and go to sphere. Now it's gonna make a bunch of glocks like in a circle. Then we're just gonna go right here to shape scale and up this. So now as you see, we got a bunch of floating guns. Let's try to line it up around this body. Let me show you how to look like this. Now you could just do this if you want to just keep it like this, but nah, we need to spice it up. Let's actually add 20 of them things. Bam. Upgrade the scale. Boom. Now watch how we spice it up though. We about to spice it up, y'all. Don't worry. Now if we wanted to just play like this, you see how they not rotating nothing, they just sitting there. We're about to switch that up. Watch this. All right, the next step we're gonna do is go ahead and click this rotation Y. We're gonna scroll to the right and we're just gonna swing it like this. Okay, that's when making it spin in the circles. Also, let's go to the beginning of this. We're going to track this XY position because as you can see, it's right there. But then when we get here, it's not the same. We're going to just swing this over a little bit. Just try to line it up like this. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Like this. Just so it could be lined up. Now, if I was to play that through. Perfect. But as you can see, we have a problem. These guns in the back are not going behind him, right? We want that right there. Watch this. Before we do that, the next step, we're gonna right click, easy ease these though keyframes. We're gonna easy ease these keyframes really quick, just to get that nice little motion blur, and nice little, you know, if you know, you know. So if we play that out, there we go. Now let's go to our next step. As you can see, the guns do not look like they're part of the scene. They look like they're just in there. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and go to custom layers, custom text maps. I'm sorry, wrong thing. Custom texture maps. layer 1, we're going to click the video. Make sure you click the video that you're recording in. So what is the video name? Because I don't even have it under a name. It's this one, 2024, whatever. All right, we'll go back to our layer, click 2024. We'll go to scene setup. Now we're just going to match the scene, match the guns with the scene. So like, I'm about to show you what I'm talking about. Once you get in here, all you want to do is click environment. We're going to drop this down and we're going to click layer 1. So this is what we got so far. But the next step is we're going to, these guns is not going behind him. Where it says show at, we're going to click right there and click Z depth, no AA. Your screen is going to go white. Don't worry. We're going to grab this Z depth and just up it. Now, as you can see, the darker guns are the ones that's going to be in front. Okay. So we only want to see how it's, we see the guns in the back. We don't want to see those. So we're going to like do this. Okay. We only want the dark ones in the front. All right. And then for the start, you just want to up the start also. It's just going to give it some more color and contrast and stuff like that. So if we was to play this out, as you can see, all of the main guns in the front, you will be able to see. After you do that, you want to duplicate this layer. Boom, drag one of them to the bottom. After we're done with that, we want to go ahead and rotoscope our Babytron. So we're going to go ahead and rotoscope him out real quick. Make sure we got everything right. Boom. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. Make sure he good. Now we're just going to press play and it should rotoscope it out for us. Rotoscope been doing, After Effects been doing a great job rotoscoping stuff out, I must admit. As y'all can see, rotoscoping it out perfectly. We're gonna let that finish out. Now once this is done rotoscoping, right, we're gonna duplicate this layer, and we can delete the 3D tracker off of this one, the 3D tracker and roto brush, because that's just gonna, oh no, just a roto brush, I'm sorry. So after you're done rotoscoping, you want to take that bottom layer of the guns and we're going to put that in between a rotoscope clip and a background clip. Once you do that, we're going to come over here and make sure it was on Z depth. We're going to click composite. Now, as you can see, the guns are just behind now. That's okay though, we're working on it. Excuse me. Now what you want to do is go, you see this top layer, we're not going to check this. This is the depth layer. So this is like the front, the ones in front. We're not going to click on this, okay? We're not going to like turn the eyes on this one, okay? We're not going to change it to composite, nothing. Leave it just like that. Click toggle switches. You see this little loopy tool? Take your rotoscope layer and put that on your adjustment layer, which is the 3D guns in the front. Once you do that, you'll have this still looking the same. We're going to click, you see this key right here? Click it and go on Luma. Now once it's on Luma, we got guns in the front, guns in the back. So basically like a nice little vortex. Now we can make this 10 times better. Now watch what we do now. Now we could toggle switches. We could turn on the motion blur for this now. Turn on the motion blur. Now it has some nice motion blur to it as it play out. As y'all can see, let's let it load. We got some nice motion blur to it. Hold on. As I can see, it got motion blur though. Real cool. To finish it off, we can go ahead and throw on this glow right here. It's a nice little glow. Give it that spark that we need. You know what I mean? And there we go. This is the finished product with the nice glow, everything. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. Bang.